Today guys, I'm going to be showing you how you can change the view of the new Microsoft Outlook for Windows. It's quite straightforward, there's a few different options, so let's get started. Okay guys, so here we have Microsoft Outlook for Windows, and this is how it's going to look pretty much straight out of the box, something like this right here. Obviously I've got a whole host of email addresses added in on the left hand side. We've got obviously our emails here, but sometimes this view just isn't quite what you're looking for. Maybe you're looking for a reading pane, maybe you're looking for something a bit more, fancy. Now, if we head over to the ribbon here at the top, there has this view tab. If we click on the view tab, you can find various different kind of settings when it comes to your views for Microsoft Outlook for Windows. Now, the first thing we want to do is take a look at a few of these settings under the layout section. So from here, you have the ribbon, which you can have a simplified ribbon, you can have the classic ribbon. I personally prefer the classic ribbon, but sometimes the simpler one is also what you might be looking at, or at least what yours might look like out of the box here. So we can go back into there, we can change that into a classic view to get more options if you want. There's also the folder pane over here. You can see your folder list, you can show or you can hide it. You also have your favorites, you can show or hide those. You also have your sorting your folders, custom order or an A to Z, and you can resize things as well. But also the one that I guess a lot of people really are looking for are whether you have the reading pane, whether the reading pane is going to be on the right, at the bottom, or if it's going to fill the screen. For example, if I go ahead and click on show on the right here, you'll find that you'll have the reading pane appear here on the right hand side. And then when you select an email, it will basically appear on this side. So you can see kind of what is in there without actually opening the email into full screen mode. Personally, I prefer to have this on the full screen mode so that I can see the emails, the details of the emails, and then I can double click into the ones that I want to watch. We also have the ability for my day over here. You can hide it or you can show it. Then you have the density. You can give it some room, you can make it cozy, or you can make it compact. If we go compact, it will kind of look like this over here. And then again, we have the cozy, which makes it look like that, or roomy, as they say, and make it look a little bit more, well, roomy, as the kind of word would hint. So these are your options. These are under the view tab of the ribbon, and you can mess around with these, change these to your kind of liking. There are also view settings for conversations, whether you want them to be in list form or whether you want them to be grouped. I personally don't like grouping messages together or grouping them like that, but you can of course group these by conversations or branches within conversations, and of course that reading pane as well only show for selected messages. You could have it on here as well. There's preview of messages as well. I hide the preview, but we could also show that if we wanted to. Just by clicking this, it's going to show you, to basically have the preview of the text. I don't mind that. I think it's quite a useful one to have, but I also like the neatness of not having it on there at all anyway. But I will actually just put that on for a second and also put our density to compact, and here you can see it looks more like the traditional kind of Outlook, what it used to look like many years ago. So that's a great way to kind of do that as well. So feel free to kind of mess around with these settings, and you can change these all the way to kind of how you want things to look personally and get everything set up just to your liking. And so guys, that is how you essentially change the view when it comes to Microsoft Outlook for Windows. If you found this useful and informative, smash that like button, subscribe for more hints and tips, and I'll catch you all in the next one.